In another life, before my nickname Tally had stuck, I was Emma. And Blake was my surname prior to a contentious marriage and an even more contentious divorce. "Gert, did you take this?" I waved the slip as I walked into the central office. "Yeah, some guy, low voice, gruff, breathless. He said to give it to Tally. She'll know," he said. "So do you?" "Do I what?" "Do you know?" "I know the who, but the what is eluding me." "He gave no hint of what he wanted?" She blew a purple bubble and sucked it back in. "Didn't say. He definitely sounded not all there. I figured it was something to do with the harvester." My heart raced, and I nodded, aiming for cool. Gert knew something was up. We'd been through a lot together. She blew another bubble and went back to her paperwork. Emma Blake. I hadn't heard that name for almost 20 years. Who would be calling her? And why? A week later, I went to court in support of a counselee whose parents had been slain in a drive-by, and to dinner at my foster mother's home, one of whom happened to be the chief medical examiner for Massachusetts. I counseled, flogged paperwork, and romped with Penny in the park. What I didn't do was get a phone call from Mr. Breathless about Emma Blake. When it came, I was unprepared for it. I checked my watch for the 10th time. Crime Scene Services Sergeant Rob Cranick was supposed to call 60 minutes earlier with a forensic report on a headless torso found in the Charles River. So when the phone rang, I was a wee bit exasperated. "Rob, how come—" "Emma," the voice said, drawling out the final A. "Who is this?" "It's about your father. He did not do what they say. You must come." Sheesh. This guy sounded like Tales from the Crypt. "What about my father? What are you talking about?" "Things in Winsworth are being stirred up. Bad things. And your father did not do it. Come, or worse will happen. You must come." "Who is Click?" I dialed star 69. "Your last incoming call cannot be reached in this manner. Please try again." What the hell was going on? Another week passed. I went to a gallery opening with Gert. I visited the Canine Corps in Stoneham with Penny, who romped with her old pals. I ended a 10-month group counseling session on a very good note. I did lots more stuff, too, but mostly I stewed about one thing, that phone call for Emma Blake. The caller knew me as Tally and as Emma. I chewed and chewed and chewed on that message. I saw no reason to return to Winsworth. Winsworth was nostalgia for me. Sailing with Dad, climbing apple trees with my 2 gal pals, going to summer camp on the Winsworth River, earning gold stars in school, slushing down Union Street during a blizzard, pigging out on lobsters and steamers. A home unlike any other I've had since, but when I left, when I was 12. Everything Winsworth related to my dad, and he was murdered in Boston 3 years after we moved from Maine. I even had him buried in Winsworth, but he was long dead. What worse things could possibly happen? Hell, I was a city girl, had lived in Boston for the past 2 decades. It was all I knew. The T, Newbury Street, Fenway, North End Italian festivals, Vanoy Hall, and duck boat tours. And the families of the dead. I knew those, too. Okay, so I fished out west occasionally, took trips, went on hikes, but that wasn't living somewhere. "Right, Pens?" I said, stroking her neck. She lay sprawled on the couch in our apartment in the South End. "No point in going back. The call was from some nutcase or something. I have work here. Lots of it. Hell, I hadn't been to Winsworth in 20-some years. I missed it, sure, but the way you miss a dear old doll you had as a kid. It's not something you want to play with as an adult. Just remember with fondness." "Right." The second time, Mr. Breathless found me at home. "They will dig up his grave. They will destroy—" "Who is this? And what are you talking about?" "Emma, he is suffering. You must come. He will—" He hung up. "Damn it, Penny! They will dig up his grave? Jeesh." Mr. Breathless sure knew how to press my buttons. What false accusations could people be making about my dad? And the thought of someone suffering— Yeah, this guy was a real button pusher. I fixed myself a bourbon on ice and chose to put the call from my mind. There were plenty of disturbed people out there.